Luca and Greta. Now, I can't lie to you. The first time I seen this man, he was attempting an ore farm. Like, and 10 people behind him trying to hit the public bogos before they close. Border Patrol questions his ethnicity if he's with those other Italians. He tell him he's American. Star Spangled Banner. When asked about his visit, he replies, "Pleasure. You're not going, I'm sorry." And off he goes. Or fast forward to his meeting with Tommy. A stressed out Tommy, albeit debuffed. Tommy is absolutely stunned. Oh no, a fellow man of legitimate business. Clown, and who exactly did bro think he was at this pose? Tommy goes, "Hey, ain't you that man from France?" Luca goes, "I came from Paris. That does not mean I am from France." Hey, guess where I'm from? Tommy has an answer for that. Aura.exe. Apparently, Cigarette gives Tommy a buff as he instantly starts calling out Luca's inconsistent story. Suits pressed, shoes clean. This man ain't come on no train.
I'm a tailor.
Look at this man, you just know he lying. He says his uncle makes his suits in the basement in New York, so he just told a freaking lie. He relays since his uncle stitched him, every stitch is stitched with blood. Mustn't be a very good tailor, if you know, got blood and everything. Luca hits him with the, "You dress well, not as good as me." Luca with the L rage bait. Tommy goes uncle for uncle. A comparison Luca doesn't like very much. He goes, "I'm surprised how easy it is to get into a room with you." What makes you think Tommy's going for that? What's the thought process behind Tommy going for that? Then it gets even crazier. Luca reveals his grandmaster plan. Now you should know. During that trouble you had earlier with the factory on the first floor, I'm Italian. I sent an accomplice into your office. He found your gun and unloaded it. Did I mention he was in overalls? Yes, overalls. Your gun was unloaded by a man in overalls. Tommy looks down and finds his chamber empty, realizing he's been got by a man in overalls. Luca starts laying out all 6 bullets, listing off Tommy's family with each one. John Shelby.
Spent.
Saves the last one for Tommy. Critiques his level of security.
Pitiful.
Relays how he could have popped him live when he walked through the door. I popped him live. Says he could have popped him at nighttime. I know who not taking that. His name is Thomas Shelby. AJ straight up agreed to war terms, and I want to suggest to you that we fight this vendetta with honor. Not with hunts, but with guns. Like a real man. Surely wouldn't go pull any authorities. Right, Luca? Tommy welcomes him to Birmingham. Luca says something in Italian, and we have Luca's intro down. Ruthless, charismatic, with a dash of honor. Oh yeah, him lying about being a tailor. And now comes the showdown. They meet up at a gin store somewhere in the United Kingdom. And I ain't gonna lie, Tommy is in oil recovery mode after that. Man's got farm like child support payments. Now, as you can see, Tommy was obviously there first, quickly followed by Luca. And yes, his man has Tommy guns. This man means business. Tommy, of course, is unfazed because his last name is Shelby, a dash of aura. One of Greta's men goes, "All that's left of the Peaky Blinders." Dead eye, it's only 3 of them left. Or is there? Luca walks up on Tommy in slow-mo. Snyder will be proud. Tommy stares back at him unfazed. Aura off the charts. This clown cannot move him. Snap! Luca's men put down a briefcase that has the stuffs. I've had my lawyers draw up these papers. Cover every enterprise in your possession. Bars, restaurants, rent houses. It will be all mine. Everything you've taken all these years to build up. It will be all mine. You will sign them all over to me, to my family, or are you going to die right there? I choose Aura. I would have buried you all in the basement in New York. No, my mother once said, if I leave you last, it's gonna hurt your feelings. I choose Aura.
Search him.
You were planning to use this gun. You do know my suit is bulletproof. You see my uncle? I want them all searched. I was totally looking for a gun there. Aura's made me question things. So, sign.
Every fucking one of them.
I think I have an answer. No. Luca suggests he can sign him on his knees. On the floor? Tommy again is not having it. Get on your flagging knees and sign! You know, a friend of mine once said, big beats small, so I had to find someone bigger than you. Now, as you may know, there are 2 families in Brooklyn who want to take over the monopoly of your liquor and the import into New York. But if you were to die in some vendetta by some freaking bookkeeper in Birmingham, I could take over your business without a war. We have also contacted some businessman in Chicago. He's like so interested in your stuff. His name is Alphonse Capone. You've been talking to that fat fuck. You see, all the blood relatives you brought with you from New York, they're all dead. Mrs. Greta, and these men here, they work for money, for the highest bidder. They have new orders. Is that right?
Is that right?
And you, Matteo. They pay me more, man, I'm sorry. At last, I've been double-crossed. Luca, with all his options spent, decides to try to one-shot Tommy Shelby. Tommy ain't having it, whacks him on the arm with the dough roller. Freak this man get a dough roller. They struggle a little, grabbing suits. Tommy gets slammed into a wall. Don't worry, this isn't the end of him. Hits him with a diving header. Shelby punch! Dough roller comes in clutch once more. I believe this item plays no favorites. Tommy takes one to the stomach, then hits him with a freaking Matrix dodge. There's Neo, and then there's Tommy. There's Spider-Man, and then there's Tommy. Call Luca Pavelski as he catches Tommy dodging down. Bang! The other Peaky Blinders walk in. This ass beating is radioactive. Call the tag team because they all trying to run their fade. Victory Royale. Tell your people that Michael Gray finally says the thing.
You don't fuck with the Peaky Blinders.
And that's the end. Luca came to chat, but he got smacked. Yeah, this is my first ever commentary voiceover. I really do hope you guys enjoyed. Now, I sure enjoyed making it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe, don't turn on post notifications. I love you guys truly. Catch y'all next video. But remember, Dark Knights, you don't flag with the Peaky Blinders. Shadows may fall, but the mission never ends. Stay sharp, stay vigilant, and I'll see you in the next one.